I'm tapping in, I'm tapping in, I'm tapping in. Thank y'all for tapping in the Yocuzpodcast. Y'all know who it is, man. It's Cuz with the one and twos. I'm back with another banger. Thank y'all for tapping in the Yocuzpodcast. Y'all know what it is, man. It's Cuz on the one and two. Welcome to Tuesday. So listen, it's pour down rain outside, and God is good all the time. I just want to say thank you to all my supporters that have supporting my YouTube page. I want to say thank y'all for all the support, Make sure y'all subscribe, like, and drop a comment out of this episode because we lit. So this is what's going on in Chicago right now, y'all. Okay? This is what's going on in Chicago, right? The icing. Y'all know the people that don't like the Spanish people, right? They standing up on the roof shooting smoke. What you call them, Jones? Pellet guns or whatever. I don't even know what you call them, y'all. I don't even know what you call them, but they literally shooting the pastor with the pellet guns, man. You hear me? So listen, y'all heard it first and y'all about to see it first on this Yocuzpodcast. Thank y'all for tapping in. Y'all know what it is, man. This is crazy, man. This is so crazy of what's going on right now, man. Let's go.
Alongside protesters at an ICE facility in Chicago, that is Pastor David Black. He is praying. Yes, ICE agents firing pepper balls just shot Pastor Black in the head.
They shooting the pastor in the head, man.
And a reminder that what goes around comes around, at least sometimes in our justice system. Headline, Pastor shot in the head by ICE agents sues Trump administration over First Amendment threats in Chicago. Pastor Black joined other protesters and journalists in seeking a court injunction against ICE. Quote, federal agents have responded with a pattern of extreme brutality in a concerted and ongoing effort to silence the press and civilians. Dressed in full combat gear, often masked, carrying weapons, bearing flash grenades and tear gas canisters and marching in formation, federal agents have repeatedly advanced upon those present at the scene who posed no imminent threat to law enforcement. Now, just days after the lawsuit was filed, headline, Illinois judge blocks federal authorities from using force against Chicago journalists. The temporary restraining order issued by...
So listen, this is what's going on in Chicago right now, right? The ICE military people, whatever y'all want to call it, I don't even know the names though because I'm tired of talking about these people because these people doing too fucking much. They sitting on the roof shooting pepper balls at the pastor, hitting the pastor with the pepper balls. Listen, y'all, like I say, Trump, you better do something for people really, really, really start getting hurt from your mistakes of what you doing, bro. But see, this is what I'm saying too, is that we got to stop the violence. That'll keep them away. You feel me? If we don't stop the violence, that is not going to keep ICE and the troopers in your state. So y'all better tighten up and make sure y'all listen up to this Yocuzpodcast.
District Judge Sarah Ellis, an appointee of former President Barack Obama, blocks Trump administration authorities from requiring journalists to leave public spaces and using riot control weapons on the press, protesters, or clergy who are not posing an immediate threat to the safety of a law enforcement officer or others.
This is such an unusual night because the plate is so thin that if you look at it...
Just hours later, another judge temporarily blocked the deployment of National Guard troops in Chicago.
Breaking news, a major blow to Trump's crackdown on American cities. A judge just blocking Trump's deployment of National Guard troops to Chicago for at least 2 weeks, warning that it will only, quote, add fuel to the fire. The judge also calling the use of chemical agents against protesters, quote, arbitrary and indiscriminate.
So, in the wake of ICE agents firing pepper balls at protesters and a pastor, 2 judges have issued rulings against the Trump administration. One judge said federal troops, for now, are banned from Chicago. The other judge said ICE agents engaged in deportation raids may not use riot control weapons against protesters. On CNN, Pastor David Black.
It's a victory that belongs to everyone who lives in the United States of America, and particularly to the brave protesters and demonstrators who've been showing up. And I am so grateful for the work of the ACLU and Lovi and Lovi, who argued this case so well and brought it to this conclusion.
ICE agents in this incident did more than just shoot the pastor with pepper balls. Moments after Pastor Black was hit and got back up off the ground, another video shows ICE agents pushing him and spraying chemical irritants in his face.
You can see in that video ICE officers shoving protesters who are standing and speaking and chanting and singing peacefully and praying peacefully, shoving us down and then dispensing a huge amount of chemical weapons onto us. I was drenched from the crown of my head to the socks in my shoes. It was indiscriminate and it was vicious.
But there did not appear to be much, if any, humanity from...
So listen, y'all already know, man, this shit is off the chain right now, right? Y'all already know. Trump gonna send more troops, right? They just voted in the court, in Chicago court, that the troops got to leave Chicago, right? I don't know how true that is. That's what they saying on the news, but it's a up and down with this situation right here, right? Okay, now ICE is going to do their job, right? I guess, right? Then the troops going in to do their job too, I guess, right? But who would know that they would have got off the hook like this doing their job? Now, right? We only see what's going on the news and CNN and NBC, Fox 5. We only see what's going on in the news. Like, we not really there to see what's going on. You get what I'm saying? I know shit can get out of hand real fast, right? But at the end of the day, is they doing their job or they just doing what the fuck they want to do, right? I'm from the DMV, right? When they came to the DMV, bro, they was pulling everybody over, locking everybody up, running in the hoods, running in the alleys, pulling up on people like they was doing a whole lot though, right? So I asked myself, was that good or was that bad? Yes, it was good. They got all the criminals off the streets, but the things they do to get the criminals off the street. You feel what I'm saying? Because some of the shit they really don't got to do. They just do it because they can do it. Because Trump did tell them if they get off the hook, beat them up, lock them up, do whatever you want to do to them. So this is Trump doing or what's going on, right? Trump done send these troops so many places. And they done straighten everything else. But it's like now, they going to war. Them people is not having it. Like over in Portland, over in Portland, the cocktails is even putting hits on ICE. Yeah, they putting hits on ICE, bro. They charging $10,000 to snatch them and $20,000 to kill them. Man, listen, man, make sure y'all pay attention to this Yocuzpodcast, man, because it's lit. And all the spots that Trump does send the ICE and troops there, they going through it right now. The people is fighting them back, beating them up and everything, man. Make sure y'all pay attention, man, because we lit tonight, man. Let's go.
Some of the ICE agents. And when firing down at the protesters from the roof, a few of the agents seemed to take some sadistic pleasure in their use of force.
Yeah, we could hear them laughing as they were shooting us from the roof, and it was deeply disturbing. We've gotten to witness a few things about these ICE agents operating in Broadview, and really what it has shown us is how disorganized they are and how poorly supervised and trained they are.
ICE spokesperson Tricia McLaughlin responded to all of this with the usual Trump administration response. She lied. McLaughlin wrote on X, "What this clip video doesn't show is that these agitators were blocking an ICE vehicle from leaving the federal facility, impeding operations."
It's categorically false. There were no...
See? That's what I just said. We don't know what's really going on. Like, they just said is that when ICE was trying to leave, they block their cars and everything and do drama into when they block their cars. But still, that still don't give them no reason to shoot pepper balls at the pastor, though. Like, they don't even care. They listen, ICE is shooting pepper balls at the pastor, bruh. You feel me? Trump, get your people, bruh. They is straight out of hand, bruh. They even spraying pepper spray in his face. They don't listen. They don't care about nothing right now. So ask yourself, is they doing their job or they not doing their job? Drop it in the comment, chat. We lit.
ICE vehicles attempting to leave the facility, and I was standing to the side in a gesture of prayer and praying verbally for the ICE officers and those detained inside.
Video confirms the pastor's account and contradicts the ICE spokesperson. The footage shows the ICE facility gate was closed and Black was not blocking it. He was standing in front of a section of fence next to the gate. But even if the pastor had been blocking ICE operations, is an ICE vehicle going out to conduct a deportation raid really worth shooting a reverend in the head with a non-lethal?
Now listen, okay? Now listen. See, now this is where it's getting deep at. You feel me? Now, ICE was leaving wherever they was leaving from, and they stopped them. Pastor, why is you out there with the people that's doing wrong, and you with them doing wrong, Pastor? Come on. Be for real. You out here, you know these people is ruthless. They don't like ICE because they done came and snatched all the immigrants out of Chicago. Not all of them, but I checked how many immigrants that they locked up, bro. It's over 1,600 immigrants they locked up in Chicago, bro. This is what's going on right now, right? So they locked up 1,600, right? And then I seen on the news like 3 days ago is that they letting the immigrants go. Come on, man. Which one is it, man? Which one is it, man? Drop it in the comment, man. We lit.
Projectile? The Trump administration says yes, but thankfully, judges keep saying no way. And the Trump team lies in press releases, social media postings, and in court are coming back to bite the Trump administration. Judges are pointing to the administration's lack of credibility and honesty, and now the judges have ruled that ICE must stop using force against journalists and protesters, and that federal troops cannot enter Chicago to back up ICE or for any other mission. This is a clear win for Pastor Black, for protesters, and for state and local leaders. There's always the possibility, of course, that the Trump administration will simply ignore the court rulings, place soldiers in Chicago, and tell the troops and ICE agents to attack anybody that Donald Trump or his goons do not like.
Thank you. Thank you. I just told you, even though they don't want the troops and ICE in Chicago, that's not going to stop them. Trump's still going to tell them to go in there. Trump is not coming to get them troops. No. You feel me? Do you really think Trump going to listen to the court system? When Trump started listening to the court system, Trump got over what? 16, 17, 1,800 people out of DC jail. They ran to DC jail. Do you really think Trump care about the court system? Come on, man. Y'all got to be realistic with this shit, man. Trump don't care about nothing but money. And y'all know that. Trump don't care about nothing but money, man. Can't y'all see he done fucked the whole world up? This is what I'm saying, man. Stay your ass in the house. Because now it done got out of hand is that ICE is shooting pepper balls at the pastor. Spraying pepper spray at the pastor in Chicago, man. Make sure y'all pay attention to this shit. Go roll them J's up, man. Pour them drinks, man. We lit. We lit, man. I swear to God. It's going down in Chicago right now. Let's go.
For now, however, the rule of law seems to be holding, and reality is winning. As the judges pointed out, there is no rebellion in Chicago. Violence this year is down, not up. And if federal agents want to try and deport undocumented workers, The action must be taken in accordance with constitutional due process. In other words, trigger-happy federal goons cannot shoot a journalist, protester, or pastor. It's not funny. It's not legal. And beyond all of that, it underscores how sick and demented federal actions under Trump have become. America is better than this, as the judges keep ruling. By the way, the Trump prosecutor in the James Comey case just...
Listen. Fuck what he talking about. Right? Yeah, him right there. Fuck what he talking about. He sound crazy. That man ain't tripping off nothing. But this is what I'm saying. Y'all let them people in here, and he still got 3 more years left. Trump got 3 more years still left in office, bruh. This man building a whole ballroom in the White House. Nobody never built a whole ballroom. Then he say he using his money. So basically, the only thing he gonna do, if he's spending $200 million on a ballroom, he gonna claim it on his taxes. And guess what he gonna do? He gonna get the money back triple or double. You feel what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying when it come to finessing, he know what he doing. Do you think he's sending all these troops to all these places and ICE to all these places and he ain't getting a part of that shit? Y'all know who we talking about. Uncle Trump now. Come on, y'all. Stop playing, man. Like, on some real shit, like, Trump do what the fuck he want to do. And he almost 80. So y'all know, when older people get old, they get what? Evil. That's how Trump is right now. Pay attention. He doing whatever he want to do, and we can't do nothing about it.
Had to make a stunning admission in court. None of the 100 attorneys in Lindsay Halligan's office were willing to help her in court, so Halligan had to bring in prosecutors from another district.
These AUSAs going in and telling judge, we don't really have all the details.
Right.
We're new to this. Having been in court and worked with tons of AUSAs over the years, I've never heard of that or seen it. Probably not what a judge wants to hear. I'll put it in the category, I arrested a bank robber when I was a very young agent, and the defense said that my client was drunk when he robbed the bank, so he shouldn't be held culpable. My jaw dropped, but this is really just about as impressive as that was. I just have never seen that before.
I don't believe they have a case, Bill, based on what we've seen in the indictment and what we know from the public reporting. But now we're going to find out. The judge will set a schedule for the filing of motions. I expect that Comey's team is going to make motions, particularly about selective prosecution and that sort of thing. And the judge will have to rule on that. And if the case doesn't get thrown out prior to a trial date, we'll have a trial.
Check out that video at the link below. It generated a lot of comments on YouTube. One of the most popular is from a lawyer who wrote, "Disbar her and Bondi and the rest of the corrupt Department of Justice." I hear you. I look forward to
I'm back. Y'all already know what it is, man. Stay tuned. I'm about to bring back another banger. Y'all know what it is. It's Lit Tuesday. I get on my politics shit. I gotta let y'all know what's going on. You hear me? You hear me? Stay tuned, man. I'll be right back. Go.